Hi, my name is Maria Alejandra Alvarado. I'm 29 years old and this is my last semester at university. So this video is for the course English 7th. And so this video is divided into parts. Step number 1, which is core recognition, and the second part, which is the reflection of English language awareness. So let's start with the first step, and we have the following question. The first one is, what is the course learning purposes? And basically, the purpose of this course is enhance for language skills, this including languages, social linguistics, and pragmatic abilities. So the student are going to do some tasks in real time in order to have interaction with others and also being able to keep conversations and discussion of complex issues. So number 2, from the four learning outcomes of the course, which one called your attention more? Um, from my perspective, this one, which is discuss controversial issues using pros and cons, argument to convince the core part toward a specific point of view. Number 3, how many activities does the course have? So this course has six tasks, and the first one is reflecting upon English language awareness. The second one is partaking 6 weekly mandatory encounters. Number 3, which is debating controversial issues. Number 4, delivering a real-time mini webinar. Number 5, which is a standardized taste listening quiz. And the last one is creating a collaborative video podcast. Question number 4, what are the synchronic interactions activities? So this definition was the information that I found on a website. So basically, those activities or synchronic interaction activities on those activities where participants and students engage and communicate at the same time through a digital platform. So here we have like some sample. The first one is live video calls or chat, playing online multiplayer games, and collaborating in real time on platforms like Google Docs. Okay, question number 5. Identify and describe the synchronic interaction activities on this course. So for the task number 2, which is partaking 6 weekly mandatory encounters to be developed from the week 3 to 9. So in this part, the students are required to have a real-time communication and interaction with others. So those activities were created to promote fluently and spontaneous speaking skill. So what does the final exam of this course consist of? Does the final exam imply an individual submission or a collaborative submission? So the final exam of this course is for the task number 6, and this is a collaborative video podcast. So basically, the students have to share their ideas or how was the English learning journey. So the students have to work together and share the reflected experience and demonstrate obviously their language proficiency uh, to contribute with the podcast. The question number 7 is your institutional email working properly? And the answer is yes, it is. Okay, so in this part is the step number 2, which is the reflection on English language awareness. Okay, so what is the purpose for studying English as a foreign language? So My purpose in this case, okay, I have a different purpose when I started studying English at the university. So basically, I wanted to be a teacher in a school, a private or public school. I had the opportunity to work like for 2 years and a half in a private institution in a private school. It was a really rewarding experience. I really enjoyed it. It was great. However, it was not well paid, and also I have a lot of responsibilities. So that's why I moved to a different field, which is logistics. So now I want to improve my English skill and being able to speak with native speakers without hesitate, and also making use of extensive vocabulary, not using the same words when I keep in conversation with them. So that's the purposes. Oh, that is my purpose. So number two, regarding the nature of language study, what are the aspects implying acquiring a speaking skill? So we have three, which is speak a lot, reading voraciously, accent reduction. So the first one mentioned that habits are created through repetition. So when you speak or or you yeah when you speak the same thing over and over again, you get used to the same terms, the same structure, and that will help you to improve um, and speak and effortlessly speak your skill, and obviously you will able to be more fluid when you are speaking a second language, since you are repeating the same thing over and over again. The second one is breathing voraciously, voraciously. Um, when you um, read notes, you pick different words, structure, and vocabulary, and sometimes you make use or you can take use of those words and information in the conversation that you have with someone. Accent reduction, this is really vital, um, and includes working on intonation pattern, since it's vital because ensure better communication and avoid the listener fatigue when we are speaking, and it will be easier for them to understand. Number three, after planning your language study and especially enhancing your speaking skill, how can you assess your progress? So feedback from others is one. Sometimes we are not able to see what are the mistake that we are making when we keep a conversation with someone. And if you have somebody else, this person will provide you some feedback, and then you will not make that mistake. Real conversations. I will say that conversations, synchronous conversations, because you are forced to speak with the information that you have on your mind and make use of the vocabulary structure that you already know. Recording and reviewing, I think that it also help you to know how you look when you are speaking in a second language, which is really important. Um, and self-reflection. Number four, how can you organize your lifelong language learning? Mention specific strategies from your experience and from the chapter. So those that I have here, those three, um, were in the chapter, and I make use of those. The first one is work with native speakers. The second, listening to the radio. and the last one, which is watch and movies and series. So that will be all for today. Thank you for your time.